Good afternoon on what is a mild, grey and cloudy day. It is Saturday, 3rd of February, and I'm in the reading Nook with a nice hot cup of tea. And a box to unbox, and this, I know, because it basically tells me where it's come from, has come from the Melsonian Arts Council. Now, the Melsonian Arts Council is an English role-playing publisher, best known for Troika, which is Troika is a role-playing game sort of inspired by just get a knife in there, score it, there we go, by the sort of mechanically by the fighting fantasy system developed for the Warlock of Firetop Mountain, and then subsequently its own role-playing game, but also sort of like a baroque sense of time and space, weird characters travelling in and out to strange places across the universe. And what I'm seeing there, I've got things, so let's find out what things I have got. There's several of them. I'm going to carefully pull them out because they are wrapped in tissue paper. These are taking a while to get here because they're basically being packed up. Basically, does not want to come out. There we go. There we go. So I've got 4 books in here. The Ruinous Palace of the Gorgos, Paleomythic, the very pretty Paleozoic Pals Permian Nations, and more. I've got Fronds of Benevolence and Acid Death Fantasy. And Wet Grandpa. So let's start off with I'm going to start off with Wet Grandpa because it's the last one out. We can find out where it's been sealed shut. I'm actually looking, going, it looks like it's actually been actually just sealed in. I'm looking, there's no way to open this. Right, let's get the knife again. Just don't want to cut my, I know what they're like. Once I've got it, I can get my finger in there. Hopefully I can get that to split. There we go. So, Wet Grandpa. Not a thing you ever want to think about. This is not from Melsonian Arts Council, but it actually is. It's from Hocus, and it's telling you that this opens. And interesting to note that this book has no spine. This is essentially, yeah, there we go, let's open up and show you inside. So I've got to be quite careful because at least because there's no since there's no cover to the spine, it looks quite weak, as if it's not going to hold together. Essentially, let's have a look at the player's introduction. A man with crooked teeth hangs with the alewife's garden. He sells copies of a treasure map containing an estate sale. They're crudely painted by hand from a wooden block onto scraps of canvas. With breath like onions and sour beer, he says no one as yet has claimed the treasure. Or at least nobody made it back alive, the fellow often chortles without mirth. Most folks reckon the symbol means Fat Fish Village, about 2 weeks upstream along the Weather Wye. Level River Way. So there you've got the map handed out by this foul mouth, or sold by this foul-breathed man. And then we have referee's introduction, and the route following the map up the river to Fatfish, the nearest town, where we'll discover survivors of whatever's going on. And then this is nicely illustrated. Really do like this. It's and then we've got a brief timeline of the village of Fatfish, where not far away you might find mudwater naiads and their many treasures. Weirdly, strangely illustrated weird animals, and what's going on with the naiads and how they are influencing events in and around Fatfish. So we've got a definite guide here to the naiads' treasury, which is obviously where they're going to keep their treasure. Then we've got a section of the tolling kids, basically Grandpa's shoot kick, the kids that Grandpa's looking after. We've got an encounter chart for river travel. It's quite a lengthy encounter chart actually, and that brings this to a close. So this is an adventure. Doesn't actually necessarily say for which system it is written for, but it's old school Renaissance, and very likely easily adapted to the retro clone or the rules of your choice. The other thing about it essentially is that physically it's quite sturdily put together, because it's almost actually feels like, because it kind of feels a little bit weak at the back there, because there is no cover on the spine. It's raw. You've just got the binding there. It is bound. It just feels as if it isn't bound. So anyway, that is Wet Grandpa, a scenario for the retro clone of your choice, published by Melsonian Arts Council. Probably easy to adapt, easy to drop into your campaign. Probably actually easy just to sort of like slot it into, into a hex as part of a hex crawl, something like that. A bit like, drop it into a Dolmen Wood or the Lazy Lich's hexes at setting book. The collection of 4 hexes which I unboxed recently. Anyway, Wet Grandpa from Melsonian Arts Council. So, if you enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you sorry, don't want that to go fly away. The wind's just picked up a look. If you've got any comments or feedback, then I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings of the Nook, where you will see me sat out here with a parcel from which I will unbox role-playing game supplement, in this case a scenario for the Old School Renaissance, which I will then talk about for roughly 10 minutes or so, to the best extent of my knowledge, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing of the Nook. I will be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.